Hi, everyone. Welcome to Y.E.A. Global. And guys, this is our last introduction call where you get to learn about Y.E.A. and register for the course. Now, you can continue to register up until the 16th of October because the first classroom is October 17th. So you can continue to register, okay? But we won't be having this call next week. I'm training the coaches next week, so you won't be here. We won't be here next week. The following week is our first class. So please, please, if you haven't joined, please register. We have 218 registrations right now. Oh my gosh. Susie, I want to shout you out because you have been working. I have so many agricoat. I'm like, oh my goodness. She is
We are proud of you, wow.
she is
We
busy
love
on
you.
that phone, let me tell you. And Megan, I have South Africa coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, guys. It's so amazing what is happening. We had in our last course in May, we do two courses a year. We do a spring course in May, and we do a fall course in either September or October. If I'm traveling, it's usually October, and I am traveling, so it's October this year. So, and then when we don't have a course, we have this call so that
Right.
people can learn about Y.E.A.
Stay connected.
and they can register for the next course that's coming up. Okay. And this is where you get to invite your friends, your neighbors, your community. And Susie has invited her community. And this is where you get to invite people to find out what Y.E.A. is about and get registered for the course that's coming up. So I will be putting my information in. I will be putting the link in to register it in a little bit later because we don't have enough people on yet that I want them to all have that link. And when you put your information in the chat in the very beginning, if there are many people that come, they don't get to see it. So I don't want to have to repost it over and over. So I'll post it a little bit later in this call. All right. But I just want to welcome everyone. This is our last introduction call before the course starts for October 17th. And you can register your friends, your neighbors, and your community all the way up until October 16th, guys, all the way up until October 16th. So we still have time. Susie, don't stop.
I won't.
I don't see Joniva, but I'm going to tell Joniva. Joniva, don't
Yeah,
stop.
Geneva. Oh my
Christy,
goodness.
don't stop.
I won't. I won't. I'm still
Jackie,
inviting as well.
don't stop. Promise, because I'm seeing it all coming in. Maria, I know who is sharing with people. Abiola, welcome. Abiola, don't stop. We still have time to bring more people in. Uh, One of the things I want, guys, is this. I'm wanting to make sure that people that can't get on the internet, that don't have devices like laptops and cell phones and iPads, that they still get to learn about the 7 pillars and a thriving mindset. And so I am
Yes.
looking for ways, guys, to create learning hubs. And these learning hubs look like this. And we usually have many. They
Yeah.
come into a room, a bunch of people come into a room, and they're in front of one device, and we put 4 chairs in front of that device, and when they want to share, they raise their hand and they come forward and sit in the chair so that they can still have this. They can still have this available to them, whether they have a limitation around getting on the internet or not. You can still learn and you can still take action. You can still be doing the things that we're asking you to take on inside of a big group that meets in a room. So if you have that availability for a group, please bring them, even if it's just one device that's connected to us. and they learn from that. We've had many do it. We've already had
Yeah.
many do it, and it's been done successfully. So please, whatever we can do to get people in front of us would be great. Abiola and I was talking yesterday, and he's like, I'm just gonna put it up a projector and put you on the wall. And I was like, yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
fine
that's
with
the way
me.
forward.
That's a
I would
great
love
love it.
that.
idea.
I don't know what I look like big like that, but hey, I don't care. I would love everybody
Beautiful, still
would
beautiful, no problem.
everybody would be able to get the 7 pillars and a thriving mindset. Okay. All right. So we've got
Carol, can
lots
you
of
make
people.
co-host, please?
Yes, we've got lots of people
There's
that,
Geneva.
that are here right now. So I want to introduce you to a few people, and then we will move forward and let people have the platform and say what you're up to, whether you're registered. I want to hear, did you get registered for the October program? Guys, we do this twice a year and that's it. So October, that's your window. October 16th is your window to have your registration in. Okay. October 16th. So guys, everybody that's inviting people, we still have a couple weeks. Let's fill it. Let's fill it full. I say you build it, they'll come. And that is what's happened. Guys, our last course, we had 67 people in the course. Now we had 102 that registered, but we had 67 that were actually in the course. Now we have 218 that have registered. What will this course look like? Oh, get ready, guys. Get ready. And if you've not ever done a course where it's global, where it's so many different cultures that are working together in the same direction, wow, you want to come and experience it, because it's like nothing I've ever experienced in my life. Because you get to learn from one another, and your cultures are very, very different. But guys, we're human beings. We are very, very the same. It's amazing what you see. So in here, I want to just say a couple things, and then we're going to go ahead and have people share. But in here, when I teach YEA, I teach from a place of there is no right or wrong. There is only what works and what doesn't work. Okay. And when I train my coaches, it's inside of what worked, what didn't work. Oh, well, let's create something that does work. It's, guys, you'll never hear anyone in here say, that's wrong. You did that wrong. You will never in here hear somebody say to you, why did you do that? You will only hear people rallying behind you and saying, you can do this. Because see, if I can do this, you can do what you want in your life also. Okay. I'm going to share a story of just really quickly of how we got into 53 countries. 53, guys, and 37 are in Africa. That's just blows my mind when I say the words. When I still say the words, my knees shake. But 4 years ago in my North America program, before I was in Africa, one of my pillars is called declaration, declaring what you want and making it happen. And I declared in there. My knees shook when I said it because I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I declared I wanted to go global. Guys, I wasn't global back then. This has just happened in a very short period of time because there are some amazing people that have opened these doors. But if I hadn't told somebody I wanted that, this could never have happened. So I shared it in the North America program, and my head coach, Keith Sims, I hope he's here, he said, I'm going to Africa. And I said, Keith, find me entrepreneurs over there. And he did. And that opened the door to Africa. And I will tell you now, the 2 Africa directors, that is who I'm handing this over to. I've been training and working with them for 3 years, guys, and they are the Africa directors. I want this delivered to Africa from Africans. So I've been working with these directors, and Mike Fumier and Teresa Coomson. They are amazing people, and if you haven't met them, please, you must reach out to them and meet them. They are amazing people. One more story, and that is this: how we got into Africa. So Teresa and I got connected, and she fought for Africa, guys. And that's what I want you to know about who your directors are. She fought for Africa. First of all, I only had a North America program. You guys are 7 hours difference. You're 7 hours ahead. I was doing my North America program at 7 o'clock at night. That was not going to work for you guys. So she said, Carol, if I can find 20 people, will you give them a scholarship? And can we create an Africa program that's a time zone that works? And I said, yes. Well, guys, we had 60. She came back to me and she goes, Carol, what if I can find 40? Will you give them a scholarship? And I said, yes. And she came back to me and she goes, what about 50? And then we ended up with 60. She fought for you guys. And by the way, guys, my word is this: it will always be a free scholarship to Africa, always, because of who she was, who she stood for, what she stood for. She fought for you guys. So it will never, ever be anything but a free scholarship to Africa, every Africa country. And I want you to know that is because of Teresa fighting for you. Okay. So that's my, I want to just wanted to share that with you because we have a lot of new people on here, and I just wanted you to hear that story because it is an amazing story, and I share it with anybody and everybody that will listen because it's enriched my life. Africa has enriched my life. I love the life I have because I have so many connections in Africa. And I want you to know, guys, I call you the golden hearts of Africa. Do you know why? Because of this. You are all up to making a difference in your communities. It's not just about you wanting to thrive. You want your communities to thrive. You guys are up to big things in making a difference in your communities. It's not just about you. That means you're a golden heart. You are somebody that wants to take what you learned, what you know, and give it to others. That's not everyone, guys. And you're special, and you want to get that. You are special because there are many out there that want to just take care of themselves, but you guys don't. People in Africa that I have been around, you all want to give it away to other people. Thank you. Because you being that special kind of person is what's going to have this planet thrive. It's what's going to have this planet thrive, guys, is that attitude. And I can work with that attitude. I can support that attitude 100%. So thank you. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for who you are for our world. Thank you. Okay, we are now going to have some people introduce themselves. I want you to meet some people that are in here that I work with consistently. And then I'm going to have some of the new people come and introduce themselves and share who you are, what you're up to, where you're from, who invited you, okay? All right, so Christy, I want you to come quickly. We don't have a lot of time because I want to get to these new people that are here.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people. How exciting.
I know,
Oh
it's
my
so amazing.
goodness.
So
All
amazing.
right.
So
While I'm talking, you got to make me co-host because I
I
can't
did
mute
already.
people.
You're already
Oh,
co-host. Yeah,
okay.
go
I
ahead.
wonder why I couldn't mute. My name's Christy Abbott, and I am the head coach. This will be the second program that I've been the head coach. When Carol begged me to come, I was like, I'm not an entrepreneur. I know that's good for you. It's all good for you, but I'm not that. And she's like, yeah, you are. But okay. And she's like, how about just come for an hour and be an advocate for me? And I was like, okay, all right. So I came on, I was an advisor and I got hooked. And now I've been to Africa twice. I'm a permaculture educator here in Floral City, Florida, and globally. I've been to Africa twice, Kenya and Uganda, where we busted open Y.E.A., and now we have several coaches over there in East Africa. And now I'm back home and creating a permaculture design course here because who I am is an entrepreneur.
Mm,
So that's what you get out of Y.E.A.
beautiful.
I'm so
Absolutely.
happy to be here. Yeah.
And she is so my partner in sharing this with everybody, guys. She is so my partner. Thank
Carol and I have been together a very long time, and I don't think we've ever even had like a disagreement or anything. Who we are, people committed to transforming, creating a space of transformation for human beings. And now we're globally doing it. And
you.
I couldn't be more proud of her or myself. So
Thank
come
you.
on, let's do this.
Let's do this. Thank you, Christy. Okay.
Thank you. Who's next?
Awesome. Next person I want to invite to come and introduce themselves is Joniva. Hi, Joniva. You missed me shouting you out. You weren't here yet, but I did shout you out.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. And really, it's just awesome to see you people. It's just awesome to see everyone. So, um, what do I say?
Are you
So,
speechless?
so
You?
I'm Joniba, and I'm director for Y.E.A. in the UK,
Yes, you.
and I'm founder member of Global Gathering of Champions. And basically, in brief, Global Gathering of Champions, I set up Global Gathering of Champions to be really to be a contribution to the world, whereby, like as I'm talking now, was establishing relatedness. That's one of our pillars. So we're all becoming one family by all the time establishing relatedness between each other.
Yeah.
That gets us to being one. And the second pillar is personal empowerment. Like I've seen how personal empowerment works. For instance, participating in the 10-week program we provide in one Y.E.A. and going through the pillars, looking at your mindset, focus, creativity. That's called personal. And then we've got the third pillar called business development, where we collaborate with each other to create thriving businesses. The business, like me, I'm retired working for the United Nations in computers. And so my focus has always been around computers. But in Global Gathering of Champions and in Y.E.A., we've got people who are farmers, we've got people running charities, we've got musicians, we've got poets, we've got everything. All the people, whatever their love and passion is, through business development, we support each other to thrive.
Yeah.
And we now are in 53 countries worldwide. And I am working on, by end of this month, October. We're creating something in October which we haven't created before. By end of October, we are in 75 countries worldwide. And we are working on Y.E.A. and the Global Gathering of Champions. We were one organization. I don't know how to call it. Brother and sister or one family. But we are one organization which is completely inseparable. That's the deal.
That's it.
For life.
Yes.
And basically, so basically all what we're coming from, love and affinity and contribution for all of us to thrive.
Yes.
And get out of the mindset of imprisonment. And have all of us operate from the thriving mindset where we become unstoppable and outstanding. That's my little share.
Thank you, Joniva. Thank you so much. Guys, listen, Y.E.A. is all about collaboration. It's all about how can I work with this person? How can my efforts and their efforts go further in what you're up to? And I have some amazing collaborations in here. And the next person I want to invite is Susie. Susie, come and just share who you are. I know you've got people in here. I've talked to them already. And thank you, Susie, for all the people you are bringing to Y.E.A. and sharing with. And I am so excited for our collaboration around our Y.E.A. Youth Empowerment Program. So excited. Oh my goodness. All right, Susie, come introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Carol. It's always a pleasure working with you, Jackie and Joniva. Thank you for welcoming to the family. And yes, my name is Susie. I am Trezor. I am the CEO and founder of Y.E.A.Code Expo. It's all about enhanced agriculture through ICT. And we have wonderful program like the Y.E.A.Code Expo Africa that is all about bringing youth back to the farmland. And we have Y.E.A.Code Expo School of Purpose that is all about empowering youth into visionary leaders and leaders into impactful change makers towards creating a forest of leaders around the world. And we have our TED program that is Harvest Hero. That's a podcast that will be launched this weekend. Actually, I am so excited with that. And yes, that is what we are doing. We are farmers around the world. We are not just farmers. We are entrepreneurs, business-minded people. And we are here to change our world and our continent. I'm from Africa, but I'm based in the US. Thank you, Carol. And I just entered into partnership. We entered into partnership like 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago, with Carol and Y.E.A. program, and it's an amazing. And I told all my leaders, everybody knows you must attend Y.E.A. and they are coming, and I really, really, really love that. Thank you for this training, for this mindset building, which is very important. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much. Guys, collaboration is the way to go. Listen, your organization can go so much further if you collaborate with others that can support that to go so much further. And the next person I want to bring on is Jackie Zaccoli. Guys, I collaborate with Global Impact Network, which is what she runs and what she's all about. And you really and truly want to be a part of that organization also. She's doing amazing things. Jackie, come and share who you are and what you're up to.
Carol, you always leave me with new thoughts of how to be so impactful. I have yet to find anyone that continues to inspire every time you open your mouth. And so I am definitely grateful to be having any part of that aura, any part of that sphere of influence. I mean, we couldn't be more joined heartfully than there are at least 5, 6 people on this screen that feel the same, and I haven't gotten to know the rest of you. So the point being, globally, I too wish to have a greater impact myself by bringing people to be self-sustainable in wherever they are, through the use of their voice,
Mm.
and for us all to listen, to understand. When we listen and understand, we remove fear.
Ooh.
And that's what I'm here for, is to bring together as many of you as humanly possible to be able to do that. I'll be giving the courses on using LinkedIn, Y.E.A., Y-E-A, LinkedIn My Way, which I know will be an experience. However, I'll just put this real quickly in here. On next Wednesday, it's probably my last workshop for the year. And what that is to be able to get results after. So in other words, real collaboration after LinkedIn. So I'd love to invite any of you to be there. I'll put it in the chat. So
Beautiful.
collaboration is so important in this
Mm.
entire entity.
Mm.
And I am blessed to be part of that thread. Thank you, Carol.
Absolutely. Jackie, did I put you into the Global Gathering of Champions WhatsApp? Because if I
Yeah, but I
haven't,
haven't been able to
okay, I just
absorb
wanted
any
to
of
make
it.
sure I did put you in there.
I
Okay.
can't get Geneva to pay attention to me. So, you know, whether I
Geneva?
stand up here and yell and scream or whatever I do, he still won't pay attention to me.
Geneva,
So
Jackie,
being
reach out
part
to
of that,
her. Reach
I
out
don't
to
know
her.
if that does any good or not, because
Jackie, I always carry you in your heart, in my heart.
oh yeah, well that doesn't make action.
No.
Give me a break. What am I going to do without your computers? The kids can't just sit there and go, oh, Geneva's going to come into the world sometime.
Geneva,
No.
but Geneva, hold on. Guys, here's how you get action. Geneva, by when will you reach out to her? I have asked you to do that by when. Give me a by when that you're going to reach out to Jackie so that you
This
two
is
can
how
collaborate.
coaching works in Y.E.A.
Yeah.
Yes.
By when?
Jackie, does 9 o'clock work for you tonight?
Well, yeah,
This
you were in 9 o'clock tonight, and
Yes.
let's see, Geneva, you're in UK, so
Yes.
that's 9 p.m. That's 9 and 7 is 11. 21. I don't know. We'll work it out. Let me think about it, and I'll put it in the chat. I don't want to take time on anybody else while I do my math.
Reach out to one another.
My
Reach out
algebra
and
teacher
figure it
freak
out. But get together.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, and then there are a couple more people. All right. So the next person I want to have come and introduce themselves, Abiola, come and introduce yourself and say hi to everyone and tell them what we're up to.
Good afternoon, everyone from Lagos, Nigeria. This is Abiola. I lead an organization called African Network of Youth Policy Experts. What we do is we use policy drive to implement development for young people in different thematic areas, either in education, employment, youth involvement in governance, leadership, etc., etc. We are currently in 40 African countries, and our plan is to exist in 54 African countries. So I was introduced to Y.E.A. by the one I call Mother Africa, Jackie Zakoli, a very wonderful person, highly inspiring person, so positive, so energetic. And since I met Carol, it's never been the same again for me. I've been so inspired by these women, their love for Africa, and the spirit of collaboration is highly inspiring. I'm thriving with the 7 pillars. Christy, it's nice to know you have been in Africa 2 times, Uganda and Kenya, I think. Please come to Nigeria next time. Jovenia, by now everybody know the great things you are doing on the platform. We need to talk. And Susie also, I think the other time I was supposed to be on a program with Olive, right? But I missed it. So we need to connect together and keep doing great things I thank everyone, and it's my honor to be on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Abiola. Oh my goodness. Okay. And he and I are collaborating and going to be doing some amazing things for Nigeria. Just get ready. If you're in the course, you're going to be hearing all the different things we're taking on and doing. So, so excited. Okay, next person I want to introduce is Maria. Maria, come and share. Guys, Maria is somebody that I've gotten to know through Geneva, and we have become like really besties. I love and adore this woman. Come and share what you're up to, Maria.
Oh, thank you so much, Carol. Yeah, you continue to inspire me every time too. I really mean that. This program is incredible. And the idea of everyone thriving really, sits with me so well. So yeah, my head also has been in Africa. Thank you so much, all of you who are doing such amazing, amazing things. And as Carol was saying so selflessly, it's not just about you thriving, it's about the others. And I've been impressed with that. So currently we're looking at a water project, which I'm not going to go into detail right now here, but suffice to say that it will be global, and we're in the process of working that out. And I'm going to leave it at that at the moment. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Great.
Really, really great. Guys, and I have these people that are training to take Y.E.A. into their own countries. Maria is one of them. Geneva is another. I have these people that are has been training with me for at least 6 months now to be able to take this program that you're going to be in October to their own countries, their own time zones, and if they choose their own languages. So amazing what is happening, but she is somebody that stepped up and said, I'm the one, I'll do it. And so she is training and working with me inside of it. I have some more that I'd like to introduce to you. And then we will start having you guys introduce yourselves, okay? So I just saw Coach Fred come on. Coach Fred, please come introduce yourself. Tell them what you're going to be doing in this course. And Coach Fred, you and I have to have some time to get together, because this course is about to happen, and my co-facilitator has to be ready. So Coach Fred, please come and share who you are really quickly, but what are you doing inside of Y.E.A. for October? Coach Fred.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Yes, I'm here. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Life changers. I want to take this golden and fresh opportunity to thank you very much for standing out to save this nation, because we have had a couple of problems in the whole world where the morals have decayed beyond repair. The young people are suffering and they are making crazy, weird decisions due to a variety of factors, including unemployment. But when a team of specialists like Carol, Jackie, Susie, Geneva, Christy, and the rest stands out, really you are problem solvers. So I want to appreciate that in the first place. My name is Fred Sebata. I'm also called Coach Fred Uganda. That is my nickname. I'm a business, life, and marketing skills trainer. I'm a problem solver. I love empowering youth, and the concept of that's why I'm writing a book. My book is called The Rise of an Entrepreneur Thriving. The Rise of an Entrepreneur Thriving Entrepreneur. I want to check it very well. So it's a book that I'm writing, and it is working on helping the young person be in position to change the mindset and look at business as one of the way of
Okay. We lost him. My experience, they come back. They'll be back. So guys, he will be my co-facilitator.
Finally,
Are you there? Okay.
can you hear?
Yeah, but you're cutting in and out. So I was just taking over for you. Anyway, are you there? Okay, so Coach
Yeah,
Fred, I need you to say what it is you're doing in Y.E.A., and then we have to move on. We don't have enough time for you to go into a lot of detail, and you will get to share a lot in the classroom. So, can you
yeah,
share
definitely.
what you're taking on?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be a co-facilitator for this Y.E.A. October program. We're already in October, and I'm going to be a co-facilitator, and at the same time, I'm gonna be a coach. And I cannot wait to be a coach to one of you. I'll be very happy. Just know you are with the right person. So I cannot wait to have that. I'm encouraging everyone to participate in this and to share to as many young people in the world as possible so that we can have more learners. We are more than ready to coach.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Fred. And thank you. Coach Masi was my co-facilitator in the May program, and his business is going crazy. And so he had to step down. And Coach Fred said, I'm the one, I'll do it. And so we are working together right now to get him ready so he can deliver pieces of the course with me. Okay, next person I want to bring on. I'm seeing so many people. I'm so excited. Megan, come and share who you are, what you're up to, what we do together, and like, what do you want to get from the program?
Thanks, Carol. Hi, everyone from Cape Town, South Africa. My name is Megan, and I am copywriter, content creator. I'm an advocate for global literacy. So that is the big push in my business. Everything around my business works around content and communications, as well as literacy. What I do with Carol, multiple things at the moment. So we've got the podcast, the Women Empowered Across the World podcast, that a few of us are part of. And we are looking at attaching some kind of literacy aspect to Carol's program at the moment. So we'll be chatting a bit more about that because I am a literacy tutor. And so I'm looking forward to being able to spread that. And then, yes, what I'm looking to get out of the program, I am enrolled already, have registered, and I'm looking forward to meeting everyone on a more personalized level because I love collaborating with people and I love building relationships. So aside from the obvious benefits of the program, I'm looking forward to meeting all the individuals that I can build relationships with. Thank you very much.
Really great. Thank you, Megan. Thank you so much, guys. We have created Women Empowered Across the World podcast. If you have not seen any of the episodes, please go check them out. And it's all women that just come on and share their story and inspire and empower and encourage women to step up and take actions in their lives. And it's amazing. And she is somebody that really and truly takes that on. She actually, it kind of hosts it with me inside of she runs it or I run it, and it is so amazing. Please make sure that you see some of the episodes, okay? And comment and connect, and we're all over LinkedIn. Guys, if you have a LinkedIn, you need to put it in the chat. You need to put your LinkedIn in the chat so we can all connect on LinkedIn, okay? So put your LinkedIn in the chat. And if you've spoken, please put your information in the chat. And then everybody save the chat so you have it, okay? All right, next person I want to bring on. Promise, where are you? I saw you. Promise, yes. Please introduce yourself. What are you up to? What are you doing in collaboration with Y.E.A.? Go ahead. Oh, you're muted.
All right, thank you.
There you
thank
are.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, everyone from Nigeria. I'm Promise Uko. I am the director of Promise You Foundation in Africa, an American NGO. And I also serve as director of Y.E.A. in Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? Promise You Foundation for Africa and Y.E.A. for Nigeria. That's amazing. But in all, everything is a commitment towards the advancement and transformation of humanity, a commitment towards the transformation of lives, a commitment towards the economic empowerment of the African continent. This is all what we represent, especially the Y.E.A. Yesterday, I had a very productive discussion with my director, Carl. It was a quite very productive, And yeah, it was a kind of a mother and son's discussion. So you don't really want to get everything in details. But this is it. I have an office. So we're striking out a deal to start training young people on some things related to entrepreneurship so that they take up being actionable and responsible for their lives. I used to tell young people in Nigeria, be responsible for your life. Be responsible for your life. Be responsible for the outcome of your life. You are not going to wear baby, and now you are beginning to reason. So start to take up responsibilities. And this is what Y.E.A. represents: enlarging the mind, widening the mind, and charging every young people in Africa to take up responsibilities. Imagine where young people, maybe from the ages of 15 up, begin to take responsibilities. Imagine the kind of economic transformation. Nobody in Africa will be looking up to going to America, up to going to Europe. But here in Africa, everything that we need to thrive, they are here in Africa. We have the resources. We have the human, both human and natural resources. All we need is the mental resources, the mind. The mind. And this is what Y.E.A. is bringing, empowering the mindset, enlarging the mindset, and then helping people to realize that everything they want to do in the world is in their mind. The mind is the standard of a man, Martin Luther King Jr. So I am proud to connect with this amazing woman who is a saint, like God sent to our world. And Africans, yes, we can. Let's collaborate. Jackie has been a long-time ally, and I'm still with Jackie here. And then Carol, thank you. I of course, I will always respect Geneva, our Uncle Geneva, Uncle Africa. She's the one. It was through his platform, the Global Gathering of Champions, that I got connected to, and Carol. But all I'm looking at and all I want is to see Africa change. It's to see Africa emancipated. It's to see Africa transform. And it will happen in my lifetime. Thank you.
Yes, it will. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, I really want you to get the people that have done Y.E.A., they declare things in their lives because they know declaring makes it happen. So you will be using that pillar for the rest of your life, hopefully, to make things happen in your life. Declare it. Because here's the deal, guys. I'm here. Christy's over here in this other box. And if I don't tell her what I want by declaring the things I want in my life, if she has the perfect resource, she can't even share it with me because she doesn't know what I want in my life. So you've got to share what is going on in your life so doors can open. And guys, I call it honestly like miracles and magic because you don't know who you're talking to in here. You don't know who can push your project, your NGO, your CBO, your nonprofit, your passion project, whatever it is you're committed to. You do not know who can move it forward for you. But you'll never know if you don't speak it. That's why I give you this platform. And that's why inside of our Y.E.A. course, you'll be sharing every week around the things you're up to and doing. We'll be asking. So this is a platform for you to be able to step up and speak what it is you want in your life. So we then can hear it and actually collaborate or do something about it in some way or another, moving you forward. And there's many of us, guys. There's probably going to be over 100 of us in this next program in October. So there's many of us on this planet. You'll never have a better opportunity to share who you are and what you're up to than in Y.E.A. Global. Okay. All right. So next person I want to bring on, let's see, James. James, I haven't seen you in a while. Please come. Hi, James. Oh, you're muted. There you
Thank
are.
you, thank you so much, Carol. Yes, as you said, my name is James. I'm from Kenya, and I'm very glad to be here today. I'm a soil advocate. We advocate for taking care of the livestock under the soil, because we know that everything that influences what is above the ground is always from below the ground. But more of that, I'm so happy that I joined Y.E.A. and all the trainings ranging from that includes the thriving mindsets really helped me, and I can't help to come back here every now and then just to learn and to get new things, because I know every teaching, even if it is similar, I think it's new depending on what you how it is being presented. And I'm really, really proud that this course really made me to meet a friend here. That is Coach Christy. My children were here a few minutes ago, and they were telling me, "Hey, there is Christy. There is Christy." Thank you so much, Christy, coming to Africa, coming to Kenya, and coming to my home. And really, you really made my family so happy. They can't help talking about you, and everybody wants to be with you. Remember my sister's daughter? She wants to come to Florida, and we'll make it happen just in the next few years, because that is a declaration too. After teaching them of what we really want to, what we do in Y.E.A., apart from what I do with Y.E.A.K.A. or Soil Advocacy Program, they are also very interested. And I wish to be following this program every now and then, but the program is so intense. At this moment, we are having the biggest class ever of 247 students taking the Y.E.A.K.A. Soil Advocacy Program. And we are no longer in Kenya alone. We are now across Africa and also abroad. We have people from Finland, we have Seychelles, and many other countries. And we are so happy that the movement is really getting bigger. And I want to ask Carol that maybe I'll post one of advertisement to invite even the Y.E.A. team to also join the program, because we're having a new cohort starting in January 2025. And yeah, Carol, I'll be happy to see many people from Y.E.A., because our program is free like Y.E.A. is doing. And we want to encourage people with groups to teach even the young children, the youths, how to take care of soil. Because when you take care of your soil, the soil will take care of you, because they're producing health food, and what you eat is exactly what you plant. When you plant your food very well, you will be having a healthy life. Just to say a few things, because I have a lot of things that I can talk about in this forum, and I'm very happy that you recognize that I'm in and you gave me this opportunity. I want to appreciate everyone. Thank you so much, team.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
James.
much.
Can I just say a few things about James and my experience with him and
very
his
quick.
family? It's just
very quick.
He is number 7 of 12, and his family was huge when we got there. And I experienced being in part of this community. His father's on a 40 plus acre tea farm, and I learned so much from him and his family while I was there. And James has volunteered to be the next host of the 2025 Permaculture Convergence.
Beautiful.
So
beautiful. I
thank
love
you,
that.
James.
Guys, that's all
Yeah.
about collaboration. That's all about collaboration. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And Carol, when you come to
Say
Africa,
hello for
visit
me.
my family.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I got that. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have some more people. Katawano Matula, Matlu, Katwana Matlu, do you want to come and introduce yourself? And Anita, I will call on you next. I was looking right at you. Okay, are you there? Katwano Matlu. I can't say her name. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. Okay, not answering, so we'll have to move on. Okay, Nettie, I want to hear from you. Hi, Nettie. Welcome. There you go.
Everyone.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you so much, Carol. I hope everyone is doing good. Yeah. My name is Netili Zalo, as Carol has already mentioned. I am based in South Africa, Limpopo province. I am the founder and the director at Y.E.A.Thriving Foundation, which is a non-profit organization. We are serving the community with ICT programs, specifically coding and robotics within the schools. Yeah. Currently, what I want to declare now, as Coach Carol has already said, I want to declare that by next year, I want to implement my own school, whereby I'll have my own rules and teach the curriculum that I would like. And I think it will be fit for the children, because being in the government department, there are specific things that you need to engage with the government before you can implement, which they also delay in the process of the children to know where they stand and to get a quality education. So I want to implement my own school where I can put all the curriculums that I know that they will be fit for the kids. And that will include all the programs like your program, Carol, of Mindset, and other people's programs like for Jackie of the online learning, because I think that is the first way to teach the kids how to be creative at a younger age.
Oh,
yeah. So
beautiful, Nettie. Beautiful. And Nettie, you need to meet with Megan. You two are in South Africa. You two need to get together. She has created an academy. You definitely want to get together with you two, okay? And be able to bounce ideas off of one another. And oh my goodness, I see some kind of a collaboration that you could work together some way or another. So get together with them, okay?
all right.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nettie. And so excited for you that you declared you're going to start a school. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Make sure you put your information in the chat. Okay. All right. Kat Wawana Matlu, are you there? Hi.
Good evening. Hi.
Sorry, I'm
everyone.
killing your name. I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to. Who introduced you to Y.E.A. and what? Where are you from, and what are you up to?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kutwano Matlo, CEO and founder of Kutwano M Media. And then right now we are starting an organization for arts. I got introduced by Queen Mildred Shadu. We work together. We hold acting workshop classes. We do film projects, and then we also work with special need kids. My daughter is a special need. She's diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Also starting her own organization to help children that are living with disabilities. So thank you so much for the opportunity. God bless.
Thank you. We are so thrilled that you found us. Thank you for joining us. And I will be putting in just a few minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in for everyone to register for the October 17th program. It starts October 17th, guys. It's right around the corner. This is our last call, our last introduction call before the course starts. Okay. So this is it. So, but you can still invite people. Please still invite people to come and join you for the October program. Remember, it's free to all of Africa. So don't be stingy. Share us with us. We'll manage them, I promise. Okay. All right. Okay. I want to hear from Anita because I put Anita kind of on hold for a second. Where are you, Anita? Anita, are you there? I don't see you now. Okay. All right, David. Anita, when you're back or just raise your hand, okay? David, do you want to unmute and share who you are and who invited you, where you're from? Oh, you're in South Africa. Okay. Matlu is in South Africa. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, David, can you unmute?
Thank you so
Hi, welcome.
Thank you so much, and good evening. This is Kenyan time. It is just 3 minutes to 7.
Right.
Glad to be here. I was introduced to this good group with my colleague at work, Silas Omondi, who has been in touch with you, to be specific. David Bondo is the founding director, Joey FM, which is a radio station broadcasting in local dialect, that is Doluo. In Kisumu, which is bordering Lake Victoria. David Bondo is also the founder of Youth Champions, youth organization that is a CBO, which is working with youth and children with keen interest in sports. We want to develop sports people who will not be engaging themselves in things like theft and bad activities that can make them in the wrong hands of the law. So we intend to have good coaches like you and others to come talk with the young people so that they become responsible people tomorrow in the society. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be part of the team.
Beautiful. Thank you, David. Thank you. Oh, you have found a home. I promise you. And David, I teach a youth empowerment, Y.E.A. youth empowerment program, and it starts October 13th. You and I need to connect so we can get some of your youth in the program. We're going to have probably 100 youth participating. Okay.
So that is well noted.
Absolutely. So I will be putting my information in. I'm going to go get it. And Christy, you want to kind of take over and connect with Jairus next? And then if anybody that wants to share, raise your hands. That's how we can do it now. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, Christy, are you there?
You're muted. Christy, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just talking away. Thank you,
yes,
Susie. Thanks, Carol.
Okay.
All right, Jairus, I'm not seeing you, but if you could unmute, and anyone else that wants to speak, raise your hand.
Unmuted.
Yeah, thank you, Jairus. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Jairus. I'm from Kenya. I'm the founder of JBM Foundation. This is a child organization which is seeking to empower people through humanitarian aid. We actually support poor people, poor children, afford what they cannot afford, mostly so basic needs. But now, guys, I was introduced to Y.E.A. I was introduced by Eileen Wills. That's my friend. She's an American.
Yeah, we know her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here in Y.E.A., I met with a man, the one and only Geneva. I can't see Geneva. Where's Geneva? Where's Geneva? Yeah, I met this Geneva, and this man, guys, installed a different mindset in me. You know, what we used to do in JBM Foundation is actually buying. Just we go and buy someone something which they cannot afford. But at the long run, this person is going to finish whatever that we bought for them. So this man, and again, guys, when you spend without gaining, you know what happens at the end. You will go broke. So Geneva taught me that you need to be self-generating, and this is the only way that you are going to run a very successful organization like mine. And so, guys, Geneva and I, we have been working on a project. We are actually building an online business, and in addition to that, I want to assure you that I'm also setting up an online platform where I will be training the youth on online skills like coding, design, and digital marketing. This one, I want to Carol, because I want to start supporting the youths in doing the agriculture thing. This is where let me confirm something. We'll be focused on planting food and animal keeping. We are going to support them in that. So I think it is Christy. Yeah. So guys, I need your collaborations in this because I want this to work. I want this to work, and I know it is going to work. And of course, the online thing, Geneva. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jairus. And we are so happy you are here with us. Yeah, and you're going to get connected to so many people. So yeah, just don't worry about it. In the 9 weeks of our 10 weeks of our program, you'll get connected to so many people in here that will support and cheer you on in the things you're up to and doing. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Adonis. Yes, I met Adonis on LinkedIn, guys, and he is here. Wonderful. Can you unmute? Let me unmute you there, give you a prompt. There you go. And come and share with us. Hi, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think you can hear me. Let me know if I'm audible.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Yeah, thank you so much. I would say good morning, good evening. It's really amazing to be here in this new family. It's a part to me because I met Carol on LinkedIn and we had really interesting discussion. So far, I'm the founder, executive director of Y.E.A.Thriving organization, a refugee-based led organization in Uganda. I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And getting part of this platform, it gives much hope that we still have that passion for the change of Africa. And we are the really drivers of the change. As Mahatma Gandhi said, if we want the change, we have to be the change that we want. So that is why I would say that we are looking to learn a lot as on my side, because what we do for the refugees is the empowerment of women into economic scaling, tailoring, entrepreneurship. Even online, we do conduct some trainings for youth. We've been also taking through some programs like handcraft for teen mothers aged from 13 to 17 years old. So we also advocate for the safe and clean drinking water for refugees in Uganda. It has been really a pleasure to be here and learn from different change makers here. Thank you so much, Carol, and everyone here in this platform as the meeting for today. It's a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Adonis.
Thank you.
Adonis, you need to get with Maria. She is doing a water project. You want to get with her, okay? She's in the UK. Okay. Please, guys, put your information in the chat so everyone can reach out to one another, okay? This is transparency. We want you connecting with one another. Please put your information in the chat so you can connect with one another. If you have a LinkedIn, please put it in so we can all connect with one another. Okay.
Hello.
Thank you, Adonis. Thank you. And I'm so happy you're here. Thank you.
Hello.
All right. Okay, you have your hand up and it's Nazapo. Hi, welcome. Where are you? Oh, we're not hearing you. Are you there? Nope, we're no sound. Can't hear you.
Maybe you can get closer to your microphone.
Hello.
I think she's got ears in or something, but it's not working. So we'll come back to you. Try and get your sound working. I want to come back to you. Okay, we have Mildred. Mildred, come and introduce yourself and share who you are and where you're from. Hi, Mildred.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, my name is Mildred. It's Queen. In fact, it's Queen Millie. I'll start by saying perfect peace. I'm a queen in the kingdom. I am Mildred Shadung from South Africa in Johannesburg. I am a queen of African Youth Kingdom, and I'm a filmmaker, and I'm a facilitator for acting workshops and theater. And I'm also a deputy president for Ikurileni Parliament. And I'm also a founder of Tembisa Parliament.
Wow,
and I'm also a CEO. I'm a CEO and the founder of Shadung Media House. I recently I've been recently just inaugurated to be the UN ambassador representing South Africa. Thank you.
So Mildred, you must get together with, there's so many people in here I want to connect you with. Oh my goodness. But Mildred, we want you on our Women's Empowered Across the World podcast as a guest. You will inspire so many women. Please, my information is in the chat. Please connect to me. I want you as a guest on our podcast. You would be so amazing. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
And Mildred, Mildred, who introduced you to Y.E.A.?
It's King Andy and Madam Susie. And it's Susie the first time I see her face to face. Thanks. Hi, Susie. Thank you.
Wow. So amazing. So amazing. Yes. Absolutely. I put my information in the chat. Please put yours in and we will connect. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you once again.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness. I know. Okay.
Hello.
Nazapo, can you try one more time so that we can see if we can hear you? Are you there? Okay. She's
Nazifa.
Okay.
Nazifa.
Hello.
Nazapo.
Someone's saying hello.
Who's saying hello? Oh, let's see if she can. Hold on one second.
It's Abdul.
Oh, Abdu, hold on. Abdu, you have to raise your hand, okay? Because we can't see you otherwise. Okay, Nazapo, can you speak? Can we hear you? No, can't. Okay, please put your information in the chat so people know who you are, where you're from, okay? Wonderful. All right, Abdul. Yeah, you gotta raise your hand, either a physical hand or the because we can't see you otherwise. So okay, so Abdul, yes,
hello,
please. Come
good
and
evening,
introduce yourself.
Afternoon.
Yes.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
It's Abdul Kruma from Sierra Leone. I was invited by Susie.
I know.
Agrico Expo. I'm the CEO and founder of the Y.E.A.Thriving Agro Business and Protein Resource Center.
and Nkrumah Agro-Business and Protein Resource Center is a platform that we are trying to bring in out-of-school youth. Out-of-school youth, at the same time, establish agro-business center for the various rural communities in Africa. Because when you look at our political history right now in Africa, as a third world nation, our problem lies on the out-of-school youth. The political figures use the out-of-school youth for political violence, drug abuse, drug misuse, and all sorts of negative acts. Yes. That is why my focus as an indigenous citizen of Africa is out-of-school youth. They have been neglected by the central government long ago. Central government doesn't care about the out-of-school youth.
Wonderful.
I'm so happy when Susie said we are going to partner together to take the youth back to the farmland. That is so amazing. Taking the youth back to the farmland, focusing on out-of-school youth, I believe is a great move because we address several problems in Africa. In terms of food shortages, in terms of youth misuse by political violence, in terms of misconduct, in terms of a lot of things. If we bring these people back to the farmland, educate them, tell them what is good for them, and they will become a leader by themselves, taking decisions on their own, managing themselves from the various activities. I believe that will be decent for Africans.
Beautiful,
So,
Abdul.
in nutshell, let me stop here for today. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. And Abdul, you and I need to do some collaborating because my youth empowerment program will get them in a mindset that they can make a difference, that they can go back to the land and build something for themselves. So you and I need to talk. Okay. I'm going to reach out to you.
No problem. No problem.
Put your information in the chat so I can reach out to you. Okay.
Okay.
Please
No
put
problem.
your information in.
I will do that.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Alexander, can you come and introduce yourself? Alexander Boating? Are you there? Okay. Hello? Are you there, Alexander? Okay. All right. Maybe he'll be back. Okay, let me look at some more people here. Kingsley, do you want to come and introduce yourself? No. Okay. How about Dr. Oliver? Dr. Oliver, you want to come and introduce yourself? Hi, welcome. Are you there? Dr. Oliver?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, welcome. So tell us who invited you, where you're from, and what are you up to? Oh, no, you're muted. Hold on. Let me unmute you. There you go. Go for it. You got muted. We're not hearing you. Can you unmute? There you go.
Okay, so I'm muted.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, I am Dr. Oliver Abamwa, a Cameroonian resident in South Africa. I am the managing director of a group of companies, Arula International South Africa, Global Corporation, and I am a mentor, an author, and I am also a pastor. So we deal with investment consultants between Asia and Africa. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that's a little basic. I was invited by
Susie. Susie?
No, I was invited by my queen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Queen Millie, Mildred.
Beautiful.
Queen Mildred, yeah, Shandong. I was invited by her And
Okay.
I've listened to the discussions from the beginning to the end. I'm much liking to know more about what you guys are really into, because I was listening, I couldn't really pick up the exact where I can belong. So if you're able to give me a clue on the way what you guys are actually into and the way we can kickstart with you, it will be a glad idea.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dr. Oliver. And that
You're
is,
welcome.
I am going to lead into now. I'm going to tell you, we teach the 7 pillars. And guys, here are the 7 pillars. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1,
Okay.
mindset. It's the biggest deal. Your mindset
Okay.
will stop you from what you want in your life, or it will give you what you want in your life. And we
Okay.
teach you how to create. Listen, guys, it's automatic to have a limited mindset. It's just automatic. You don't have to do anything to do. You don't have to do anything to have a limited. Okay. Christy, can you mute people, please? Okay.
No, I don't have the capacity to mute. I'm sorry.
I gave you host.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, you are. It says, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It took you out. Okay. There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, guys, mindset, it's the biggest deal. Either you have you're a limited one, which is what we all have, it's automatic, or you create one that is thriving, and you have to create it, guys. It doesn't just come automatically. You have to create something, and that creation will actually, you will give it the power. Right now, you're giving the power to a limited mindset that all it's supposed to do is take your goals and dreams from you, because it'll stop you from taking any action. And it's based in fear and hopelessness. Okay. So mindset, it's the biggest deal. The second pillar is focus. What you focus on is what you get. And we teach you how to focus on what it is you want. Number 3, declaration. Declare it and make it so. Guys, if you do not declare the things you want in your life, how do you expect people to support you? They won't. They can't. Number 4 is visualization. Visualization, guys, it's so powerful. If you can visualize 5 months, a year, 2 years, 6 years from now, what your project, what your NGO, your CBO, your nonprofit looks like, your business looks like, you then have a roadmap to your future. You have the actions to take to get there. But if you can't visualize 5 months from now, good luck seeing any actions to take to get there. Okay, then the next one is accountability / imperfect action. Guys, accountability is simply this: you being your word to you, which is one of the hardest things for us to do. You being your word to you, that's why we have you declare. Don't take it out of your head. Declare it. You being your word to you and to others. It will change your life. And it's called integrity. And then / imperfect action. Guys, I was somebody that everything had to be perfect or I wouldn't do it. Well, in my mind, I could never get to perfect. So guess what? I couldn't be an action taker. And then I said, Carol, if you want to take action, you've got to start doing imperfect action. And so then I added it to the program because it made such a difference in my life. Imperfect action, guys. Do an imperfect action and perfect it along the way. Tweak it and work with it. But if you do not take an action, if you do not take an imperfect action, you can't even see how to perfect it along the way. You can't see the actions to take to make it better. So you got to take an action. Okay. And the next one is creativity. Oh, guys, creativity. That is where you tap into your greatness. And a lot of people know, but what is the richest place on the planet, guys? Do you know what the richest place on the planet is? The cemetery. Do you know why? Because so many beautiful, amazing, genius ideas died with the people because they never took any action. Don't let your genius, beautiful ideas die with you. Don't make that cemetery any richer than it is. Make them happen. Take the actions. Be action takers. And that's what you will be in here. You will be taking action every week around what it is you want in your life. And you'll have coaches that support you to take those actions. You'll have accountability partners that will support you to take those actions. You won't be doing it all by yourself. You'll be taking the action by yourself, but you won't be going it alone. Okay? Guys, it doesn't work to be a lone wolf. You've got to have a team of people that believe in you, that cheer you on, that say you can do this. When other people out there, or your family, your friends are saying, no, you can't. You've got to have a team of people that believe in you. So it builds your belief in yourself. Okay? And then the last one, guys, is community, and it is the glue that holds everything together. It's the glue that holds everything together. Okay, so guys, please know this is a community like no other community, because you will not hear this community tell you you can't do it. You will not hear this community tell you you're crazy, that's too big for you, that'll never happen. You won't hear that in this community. You know what you will hear in this community? You can do this. You got this. You go for it. You take that on. What actions are you going to take to make that happen? By when? That's the things you're going to hear in here. You want to be an action taker in your life? You want to be in a community that supports your actions. Okay? And we are a community that supports your actions. Boy, we cheer you on. We acknowledge you when you take actions. Okay? All right. So guys, that's the 7 pillars. And you want to know when you finish this course, complete this course 10 weeks with us, when you complete it, you'll have those tools, you'll have those 7 pillars that you can live every day with. You can be working with every day. And I promise you, it delivers a thriving life. I can promise it. And just wait, guys. You get many promises in this program, and you'll hear them all on October 17th when you come and get introduced to the program. You'll hear it all when you come on October 17th of the promises. We promise you, if you engage 100% in this program, you'll walk away with some amazing things in your life. You want to be unstoppable in your life? That's one of our promises. You'll be unstoppable. You want to be a leader in your life? That's another one of our promises. You'll see how to lead. You'll see how to build teams. Believe me, there are some amazing things that we promise if you engage 100% in our program. Okay? And guys, we have a big program. It's big, and it's many countries, and yet it's all inside of going in the same direction, which is that you want things in your life to happen. You want to be an action taker in your life. These are all things we're all going for. So we all are like-minded. How beautiful is that? That you are in a community of people where you're like-minded. Oh, like-minded is so amazing. And that's what I love about this community. I've gotten so much done in my life because of this community, guys. I declare the things I want in my life, and it happens. And I'm thriving in my life because of this community. I wrote a book because of this community. I've done so many things. I'm global because of this community. You declare in here, and then you take the actions to make it happen, and your life will look different. And I promise you, every one of you, you go on this journey with us for the 10 weeks, and your life will not look the same in 10 weeks. Oh boy, will it not look the same. And I have many coaches and many people in here that can tell you Their life doesn't look the same. Okay. All right. So that is what we are about. That is what we offer, guys. Okay. And that is what we want to support. 37 countries in Africa and all the rest of the countries that are part of this. That's what we support. If you can get behind that, then join us. And I put the link in the chat for you to register. Please register. I've got to know how many people are going to be in this course, so you must register. And guys, leaders even, I need to make sure I have your right emails, your right phone numbers, all of that. Please register. Make sure you register so I know how many I'm actually working with. Right now, we have 218 new registrations. Wow. Wow. And every time we do one of these introductions, I get 10 or 15 new ones. So guys, we could have a huge classroom, but we're prepared. We're ready. We will deliver what we say we're going to deliver. You guys will not be the same after a 10-week program with us. Okay. And please, please go out there and share with more of your friends, your neighbors, and your community. What would it look like? And I asked Promise yesterday. I said, what would it look like if you had 1,000 graduates from Y.E.A. in your community that had created projects or businesses? What would your community look like if you had like-minded, that they believed they could thrive, they believed they deserved to thrive, and you were able to work with 1,000 in your community? What would your community look like? And he was blown away. He said, wow. He said that 1,000 will ripple out to many, many, many more, to thousands and to millions. So you want to get. That's what we're up to. We want to create big communities of people that believe they can thrive, know they can thrive, and have a community that's behind them to thrive. You will never not have this community. Once you're a part of this community, unless you leave, you are a part of this community. You'll always be a part of this community that rallies behind your ideas, your dreams, and your goals. Okay? So, all right, guys, I wanted to just have a couple more people. Sarah, oh, please come and say hi to everyone. Sarah, are you there? Every time I call on people, they're not there. Sarah,
yes.
Yes, yay!
I'm here.
Hi, Sarah. So come and just
say everyone.
Hi to everyone.
Where I am, I don't have enough light, so
it's all right,
can
Sarah.
greet you.
No problem.
Yes.
But tell us who you are, where you're from, and what are you up to?
Yes, my name is Sarah Ninshaba. I'm from Uganda. I'm happy to be here. And I welcome everyone that is new on the program. You're welcome. It's a life-changing program. Thank you, Director Carol, for guiding us and blessing us with all this knowledge and encouragement.
Oh. Thank you, Sarah. Yes. We are thrilled that you are a part of our community.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Currently, I'm concentrating on my garden for vegetables.
Awesome.
Yes, after the children have gone back to school, now the project that is taking much of my attention is gardening.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. And we are so thrilled that you are part of this community. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Absolutely. Hopefully. So, Sarah, are you going to be joining us for the October program?
Sorry?
Are you going to be able to join us for the October program?
Yes, I will.
Yay!
I really want to participate. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, let's see where are we at? Oh, I want to call on one more person before we go. And I saw somebody. Who did I? Oh, Ali, ALIE. You just joined, I think. Are you there? No. Okay. How about Thomas? Thomas, can you unmute and introduce yourself really quickly? And we need to end the call, and it's gone so quick. Are you there? Okay. All right. So I'm not being able to. Alexander, are you there? Okay. Rays of Hope. Hi. I see you. Welcome. You wanna come say hi real quick?
I can say hi, but yet there's much darkness.
Oh, it's okay. You can just say hi and because we're
Yeah.
going to be ending the call, and this is our last one before the course starts. So I'd love for you to just introduce yourself real quick. Yeah.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Ronald Waiso from Uganda, Executive Director of Raise Up Actions for Uganda, Raise Up Junior School and Orphanage School as well.
Yes.
My main project is all about gardening. I do vegetable growing, Pigale project. Yeah, the side of the Pigale, like it's 7 youth are joining Pigale, and they are learning a lot from Pigale project. So it's doing good towards the development of the community, and they are getting skills and knowledge via Pigale. So I'm so glad Uganda is fine. Sister Carlos, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Most of the Ugandans are joining Y.E.A. So it means Y.E.A. is doing well and the people are benefiting. I'm so glad. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rays of Hope. And we are so thrilled that you are going to be a part of Y.E.A. Guys, he runs a school and he runs an orphanage. You're going to hear many, many people and what they're up to and doing. And once again, before we end, I want to thank everyone that makes a difference for other people in here. And all of you do. All of you do. It's amazing what all you guys are up to. Thank you so much for the hearts.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you so much for the hearts that you
Hello.
have.
Hello.
Oh, who is this? Who's saying hello? I'm not seeing.
It's Thomas.
Yeah, this is Thomas
Thomas.
Matia.
Okay. So Thomas, you have
Yes, Thomas
you have 2
Matia.
minutes because we got to end the call. So Thomas, please come introduce yourself and tell us where you're from and who invited you. What are you up to?
All right. Okay. Thank you very so much. I am Thomas Matia from Sierra Leone, a regional coordinator, Agri Expo, Sierra Leone, southern part of the country. I was invited by our CEO, Susie.
Of course.
Who is our noble director, CEO, our energetic director, pushing the Agri Expo in the southern part of the country.
Beautiful.
This is Sierra Leone, humble and respectable regional coordinator for the southern part of the country.
Wow.
I am very much happy to be part of this meeting today. I am overwhelmed, extremely overwhelmed with everything you've taught us and explained. By so doing, we hope to progress more, and we hope to get some meetings like this in the big podium like this. Thank you very so much, and we hope that you are ready and you'll be able and grant us a speedy support in our agri implementation in North Africa country, because some of us are writing, designing proposals, projects for the next coming year 2025, and we are ready to share the concept and the proposals for you people to look at it and for support. Thank you very so much. That's what I want to say. God bless you.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. And thank you, Susie. Thank you. Thank you. We are so thrilled for all the people that are coming into this program from Susie's organization. It's going to be amazing. And here's the deal, Susie. You're going to have all of your directors, all of your people that you're bringing in here. They are all going to be like-minded in that they will believe they deserve to thrive and that they can thrive and that they have a mindset that they can create anything they want to create. So your organization is going to explode with that kind of mindset in running your different countries. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for today. What an amazing last introduction call this was. Oh, it was so great. I am leaving here so filled up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will see everybody on October 17th. Please go out and shake the bushes. Get as many people as you can to our October 17th program. Please bring them. We'll deal with whatever the number is, but bring them. Yes, Christy, go ahead, and we're going to end.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. I'm so excited to have you all here, and I can't wait to coach your coaches.
I know. So exciting. So very exciting. Thank you, everyone. Bye, everyone. And this is recorded, so it will go up into my YouTube channel. So be looking for it. Okay. I'll be sending it out to everybody that's been on here. Okay. And if you are not connected to Y.E.A., please look for my information in the chat. I'm going to give it just a few minutes. I'm going to stop recording, and then you guys can get the information you need to make sure you connect with me so I can get you into our other WhatsApps. We have big communities of WhatsApps, guys. So you want to be a part of that. Okay. Thank you. Bye, everyone. I'm going to stop recording.